Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video here to highlight some new Steam sales that are running right now, and there's quite a lot of very notable Steam sales running. We have three major ones, all from big publishers, so we'll go through them, go over some of the highlights, and you can look through them yourself and pick out what you want to get. So right off the bat, we do have the Quakecon 2025 sale. This will be running until August the 13th. A lot of Bethesda titles discounted. I know Bethesda, for a lot of people these days, is kind of perceived to be washed, but they still put out some good games every now and again. And hey, Doom the Dark Ages, Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered, those are some really solid games. Now, bear in mind, all of their games are now available on Xbox Game Pass, so dropping $52.49 on Doom the Dark Ages, while I did really enjoy the game, north of $50 on any game, even at a 25% off discount. That's a sizable price to pay, so it's up to you on whether or not you want to get it, but I would say wait for it to be a little bit cheaper. But again, I really enjoyed the game, but maybe play through it on Game Pass, and then when it gets down to a better price point, pick it up to own on Steam. Up to you on what you want to do on that. Oblivion Remastered, obviously a remaster and an upgrade of one of the most beloved games of all time. It's still dated in a lot of regards, but it's a worthwhile playthrough for sure. You're going to get a lot of content in there. The DLC is all in there, so $39.99 on that. Then you do have the classics on sale. You've got the Arcane Collection for $48.30. They've got a Fallout bundle available as well for $54.40, and the individual games are, of course, all discounted as well. The Fallout games, Fallout 3 Game of the Year, $6.59, Fallout New Vegas, $7.99, that's the Ultimate Edition, and then Fallout Tactics, Fallout 1 and 2 on sale. Fallout 4 is on sale for $7.99, and what is the Deluxe Edition of that, or I should say the Complete Edition, what they call it, Game of the Year Edition? I wouldn't say, I didn't say Game of the Year because I'm like, who gave Fallout 4 Game of the Year? Like, Witcher 3 came out in that year, but nonetheless, the Game of the Year Edition is $15.99, which is a little bit pricey for my liking. Would like to see the Game of the Year Edition around the $9.99 range, but, you know, it is what it is. Skyrim is $9.99 for, again, I was about to say for the four people that haven't played it, but judging based on the comments section of one of my recent videos where I said the same thing, a lot of you guys haven't played Skyrim, and I actually read through a lot of those comments, and it was just interesting. You know, a lot of people own the game, just haven't carved the time to play the game, and yeah, you know, more power to you. Play what you want to play, but Skyrim's a great game, and I think it's very much worth your time and money. Doom Eternal, Doom 2016, those games, Doom 2016 is $3.99, Doom Eternal is $9.99. Doom Eternal does have some DLC, The Ancient Gods Part 1 and 2. But yeah, those games are great. Maybe check, if you have never played a Doom game, I wouldn't jump right into it with Dark Ages. I would play 2016 and Eternal, although from a style standpoint, the games do differ from one another, especially Dark Ages from Eternal. Pacing is a little bit different. I ended up really enjoying Dark Ages, but I know some people weren't as hot on it, but Eternal for $9.99, I mean, you cannot go wrong with that. Deathloop is $11.99, Prey is $5.99, Dishonored, the original, is $2.49, while Dishonored 2 is $5.99. Now, they do have the Dishonored Special Edition that includes the DLC. That's probably the route you want to go, but yeah, definitely Dishonored's always a good buy, and it's Dishonored Definitive Edition, that's $4.99. Yeah, that's still a pretty good buy for that, and Death of the Outsider standalone is $5.99 as well, so that's a decent pickup. So that is the Quakecon sale live right now. The Capcom sale is also live. I feel like there's a Capcom sale every other week, so if you miss out on getting any of the games from the Capcom sale, like, it's not that big of a deal. Capcom runs sales on Steam all the time, Capcom runs Humble Bundles, Capcom runs Fanatical Bundles, Capcom runs great deals on GMG. There's always an opportunity to get great Capcom games, and I know Capcom's not in the good graces of everybody these days after everything that went down with Monster Hunter Wilds, and prior to that, Dragon's Dogma 2. It hasn't been a great time for our boys at Capcom, but they still do drop some quality games. The Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics is a great collection of classic fighting games. You do have Marvel vs. Capcom 2, which is one of the more iconic fighting games that you can play. You know, growing up, like, it was a little bit before my time, but I had heard about MVC 2, and then I finally played it when it got ported to PlayStation 3 as a downloadable title. But Had a great time with that, and now it's available with a plethora of other games in the Arcade Classics collection. Capcom Beat 'em Up Bundle, $9.99 on that. Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection, $9.89 for that. Monster Hunter Stories 2 is $19.99. They just announced the Stories 3, which is pretty cool. You know, different kind of Monster Hunter game, and hopefully Monster Hunter Stories 3 isn't going to be an atrocity of a PC version. I don't think it will be. You know, there are different styles of games, and I don't think it's going to be too difficult in optimizing that game, but, you know, fingers crossed with Capcom these days. Mega Man 11 is $9.89. Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection, $29.99. I love Battle Network, but Battle Network 1 does show its age quite a lot, and it's a very, very dated game. Battle Network 2 is really where they get cooking, and BN1 kind of sets the foundation for a lot of that. But yeah, Capcom's got a lot of great deals. You guys already know the deal with that. You know, so check all of those out. Definitely some good stuff to pick up there as far as their titles. And then EA has got their August sale running right now. A lot of good deals from your favorite publisher. Hopefully Battlefield 6 turns out well. As I'm recording this video, the Battlefield 6 stream hasn't happened yet, but it'll be done by the time you guys see this video. So hopefully, fingers crossed on that. I'm going with so much hopium into that game, and hopefully I'm not disappointed. But a lot of great deals. Star Wars Jedi Survivor is $13.99. Had it not been for this atrocity of a PC version, this game literally might have ended up being my 2023 game of the year. That's how much I like this game. I thought it was incredible, but the PC version is an atrocity. I will say this: the recent Steam reviews have shifted to mostly positive. Took us years and years, but the recent reviews, so the reviews in the last 30 days are mostly positive, so take that for what you will. The game is great. I thought it was a significant improvement upon Jedi Fallen Order, outside of the PC performance, of course. I thought the story was great. I thought the world design was awesome. There's a lot of content and just a really, really great game. Hopefully Jedi 3 will be a bit of a better game as far as optimization goes, but they follow up on Cal's story and conclude Cal's story in a good way. It Takes Two is $11.99. Mass Effect Legendary Edition for $5.99 is always going to be a bargain of a deal, and always one of the best deals you can pick up during any Steam sale whenever that's available. Battlefront 2 Celebration Edition is $7.99. That was recently down to $3.99. I guess they realized, you know, we can get a little bit more out of people when it comes to Battlefront 2, but nonetheless, that's available. Need for Speed Unbound for $4.89. That's a pretty decent deal for a game that's not that old. Only like 2.5 years old at this point. But yeah, Titanfall 2, $5.99. Beloved game there. But, you know, unfortunately, I don't think we'll ever get a Titanfall 3. You know, unfortunate, but what can you do? Dragon Age the Veilguard, I know you guys love that game. A unanimous praise for that title. But, yeah, $29.99 on that. Wild Hearts is $10.49. Spore, $4.99. A Way Out is $8.99, another co-op title. Jedi Fallen Order is $9.99. I wish that would get back down to the $3.99 range. I think, you know, in an upcoming Steam sale, that'll be one of the deep discounts that everybody is like, whoa, that's a great deal, because they kind of like low-key have upped the price of Jedi Fallen Order. It used to go on sale for like $5.99. I think it's been on sale for $3.99 even. Hasn't seen that price point in a very long time. The Saboteur is $4.99. Low-key banger there, underrated game, definitely recommend that. Immortals of Aveum for $8.99, I really don't think it's that bad of a deal. I did like aspects of the game. I thought the gameplay was really enjoyable. The story was an atrocity. The voice acting was terrible, and like legitimately some of the worst voice acting and characters and story I've ever seen in a video game. Like, it's terrible in that regard. But the gameplay's good. Maybe mute the game and listen to a podcast, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, that sale is live right now. Go check that out. EA deals available right now. But that is going to do it for me. Again, 3 major Steam sales, deals from major publishers. You got the Quakecon Sale, Capcom Sale, and the EA sale. A lot of great deals to check out across those 3. Links to them in the description box below. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.